Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Para-Squad. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Tonight we have in the chat the amazing mod Barb. Hello, Barbara. Awesome friend. We got Shadow Movie 3. Hello and welcome. And then I'm scrolling down. Stanston's Journey. Hello. Welcome. And then we have Myers. Hello, Myers. Okay, so we're just going to wait for a few people to pop in. Tonight's case is like sort of special for me. And after doing this kind of show for a year and almost 5 months, I thought it would be my turn for my case. It's solved in a way, but it's not solved in the other way that we could talk about it later. Hello, Christina. Welcome, sis. Yeah, and this case is taking me lots of courage to do. It's like I'm nervous for this one compared to the others. It's just like just random. But for this case, I could say yes, it touches home base. Hi, Greg. Welcome. So, some people that didn't know about this story, well, I've been hiding it for so many years now that I've decided enough is enough. You take this story and listen to it, and if it's too much for you, well, it's because this story has become like a part of me, a part of my, I could say, paranormal development in a way too. So, yeah, it's really mixed emotions here, up and down, but I'll get through it. And I thought it's like about time we try and get some answers. I hope we do other answers than what we got. So, yeah. So I'm just going to wait for a few more people and we will start this. So I hope you all had an awesome week. I did. It went by pretty slow, I find though. And today here it's extremely cold. We're in Quebec, Canada, and we're in the big cold they don't call it a vortex, so I don't know what it is. This afternoon we felt the temperature went to, well, the feeling was minus 55, so it was extremely cold. Oh, thank you, Greg, for sharing me out. If other people can share me out too, that would really help. Oh, it was scary for you, Stanston? Hmm. Why? I'm glad you're back. It can, yeah, the paranormal can go crazy. It can go quiet. It depends on many things. Just finished dinner. Oh, what did you have for dinner? Okay. Well, okay, I'll start the story. It's just that I don't want to start it again for other people. So once it's played, it is played. I just hope people will get here soon. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Myers. Yeah. Prepare for the worst, but expect the best with the paranormal. Yeah. And sometimes you get nothing at all, and you've been there all day long for nothing. Sometimes they have nothing to say. Okay, so I am going to start the story and get the show started. So here we go. Oops, no, wrong. That was a photo. It's this one right here. Sorry. Welcome to P.A.R.A.S.Q.U.A.D. For tonight's case, we will be looking at the case of Luc Morin. He was murdered in August of 1997 and was 42 years old. The story begins on August 26, when it is the day of my birthday. I go and meet my family members in the Eastern Townships to celebrate with my uncle my birthday, because my uncle's birthday is on the 28th. Yes, Luc Morin is my uncle. Every year we would get together and celebrate, since our birthdays weren't that far apart. I was really attached to him. He was like a big brother for me, and always there cheering me up and making me laugh. On the morning of August 27th, everything was normal. I went and visit family members and starting to get the yard ready for the party that we are going to be having the next day. Everything was just as every other year. You couldn't tell if there was something that would come up. After getting everything ready for the big yard party, everyone split their ways and went to sleep. And that night, after 12 p.m., we all got phone calls from the police station and the hospital saying that my uncle was shot. Everyone was overwhelmed. We didn't know what to do. We never expected this to happen, and we never thought that he would be related in a gang shooting or stuff like that. Like the police were telling us that he was involved in a motorcycle gang that was at war at this time. We have been told that there were no witnesses to this crime, and even if there were, the witness would never dare speak because it is related to a biker gang. I am not here tonight to name names besides my uncle's name. I have the right to my uncle's name, and I am not here to accuse no one of whatsoever. I just would like to speak with my uncle and try and find out what happened. I do not expect someone to come forward with some information due to the nature of the crime, but if ever, you can always email me or contact me any other way you can. So that is the story. Like, trying to put it all together for a little 5-6 minute video is kind of hard, but I didn't go into deeper details. So oh, thank you so much, Stanston. Oh, you're So awesome. Thank you. And yes, thank you, Barbara, also. You're so amazing. Yeah, well, mine too. I'm a little shaky for this story. This story happened when I was 27 years old. Um, I was alone with my daughter, and we were just like on a regular family gathering for the last weekend of summer because it was in the fall, early fall, before school started and everything. That's what we would always do, is come up in the eastern townships and celebrate with my uncle. My uncle was like a big brother for me, a father figure, a best friend. Uh, he was a lot. Everything that represents a man in my life, well, that was him. And yeah, so I'm gonna try and do this without crying. It's been so many years. I just really would like to know, like, why they did this to him. And by this time, I think you all figured out uh, who did this to him. It's a motorcycle gang that's known all over the world. Their initials are HA. That's all is what I'm going to say. um, so, okay. So I'm going to bring up his photo in the corner like last week when I did the other case. So I'll take this down, put this up. Is it too small to see, guys? Because it's a, and that's another thing. The way this happened, it was in all the newspapers you can imagine, and all the TV stations were talking about it. We have a show here in the morning, similar to like you guys, Good Morning America, but it's Good Morning for here. It was all over that too. It was everywhere. Like you couldn't watch TV for the next 3 days because that's the only thing they were talking about. Today, try and type his name, the date that this happened on Google. You won't find a thing. Absolutely nothing. They don't. It's as if it's been erased off the earth. There's no archives of like TV archives or newspaper archives about this story. And I'm wondering why. It's a story like another that needs to be remembered. That I don't know, probably. And like we knew he had friends in this thing. This gang. We knew he had friends because he was a mechanic, the only Harley mechanic here in the province of Quebec. So if they had problems with their bikes, it's him they would go see. Yes, it is unheard of and strange that you can't find nothing on document about it. Hi, Double D. How are you? You're watching from the TV? Cool, okay. Say hi to the girls. Okay, yeah. So that's, I will tell you what I know. I woke up that night, knocking at the door. It was my younger brother. He got the message saying that he just got shot, and he was at the hospital. And the doctors are saying he is dead. But the thing is, he never went to the hospital because it was a drive-by shooting. So that means he finished work at 12 p.m. at night. and he was driving back home. And once he got to a stop sign, the car in back of him passed him and shot away. So my uncle instantly passed away right there. And but the weight of his foot on the gas pedal at the same time he was going to take off, well, it brought him in the ditch on the other side of the crossroad, and he went from there to the morgue. So he never went to the hospital, and so that's what we heard. And then we were told that it was related to his friends, and it was his friends against. There was a war in between two gangs in 1997, and they were doing a cleanup. And so when they got my uncle, they left on the seat the gun, the POW, and a T-shirt from the opponents. So that's the only thing we knew. And everything, it was related to that. Who did it? We don't know. What? Don't know. And we'll never know. So it stays like that. We do the funeral and everything. And then we want to, well, after a funeral, what happens is you go to the graveyard and you bury. We weren't allowed to bury. We weren't allowed at the graveyard because of the police station got a letter saying that if we go bury him, they're going to shoot the crowd. So to stay on the safe side, we just went to the church and went home. We buried him a year and a half later in a private notice. So it stayed like that. So, but we were like during the funeral home, when he was at the funeral home, to go in there, you had to go to the main office first and go through questioning, like, who are you? Are you related to him? In what way? Did you know he did that? Did you know he did this? All these questions. It was unbelievable. It was a special police squad that they built up back then, especially for the bikers. And they were asking us questions. There was cameras in the funeral home, outside the funeral home, in those white vans with black windows. You just saw like the nozzle of the camera. You knew it. You were on camera. And inside there were hidden microphones everywhere. They were like filming and recording everything we were saying in case we would have, I don't know, knew more than what we were saying. I didn't know much because I was living in Montreal back then, and I would come up here in the Eastern Townships, just on special occasions like that. And so I didn't know, like, really into detail what my uncle's life was. Upon of he's my uncle, he's my best friend. We don't spend our time together and say bad things that we did or what so yeah, so we didn't know nothing. We just knew he was dead, and that's it. That's all. Continue your life. This man had 6 children. The youngest was gonna start school in kindergarten. So that was really rough. Her mother, his wife, wasn't in shape, like mental health, I would say, to bring the child to school for her first day of school. So I did it, and it was really hard. They thought I was her mother. I said, no, I'm her cousin. I'm old enough to be her mother, but no. So anyways, I don't want to go into too much sadness, but it's all coming back slowly. So I want you guys to really know the story. So we've lived so many years up to 2011 without knowing who did it, and the effort didn't pay for it. I was pissed. I would always say the day they find that F and B, I'm gonna go spit in his face. I promised that to myself since it happened. And I never got the chance to, because in 2011, they all this special police squad and the police of everywhere did a big raid and picked up all the motorcycle gangs, tore down their bunkers, and they all went to jail. Some are still in jail, some are coming out of jail, some died because of cancer, and this and that. But we find out like maybe a week or two after that they caught the guy, one of the guys, because there were two brothers, and one brother, after supposedly doing this, well, he took his life. So good, good for him. But the other one, well, they caught him during the raid, and they put him in jail. He did what, 4 or 5 years. So he paid for his crime. Not me today. Uh, he he doesn't exist for me. He's not even allowed to breathe for me. I know his name, but I'm not going to say it. Uh, they found him because on his arm here there was a tattoo of the date of my uncle's shooting. Because when they do this, they tattoo themselves a trophy, and they were asking him so many questions that he said it, that it was him and his brother. So okay, I'm gonna check some comments a bit here and see that you guys digest this story. You remember that war? Yeah, you were in Montreal. So yeah, and deep in a lot of innocent were hurt too. Now I'm angry. Now you're angry. Oh, don't have to be angry. Oh, let me see here. Let me see here. Yep, it was like that back then. Okay, hi Slim, bro. Hi Dia Ann's vlog. Welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna start the Phasma box, and he speaks English because his first wife, was an American. She lived in New Haven, New Haven, Connecticut, something like that. Yeah. So we'll see if he comes in. I hope he does. Like, we have to put an end to this chapter. So, is the photo big enough for you guys to see him on the top right? Because I know this is a small photo, but it's the only one available. Okay, so I'm going to start this. It's going to take a little time to warm up because it has a tendency of freezing and then starting. Oh, yeah, and just a reminder, I'm not doing this out of revenge or trying to find the guilty or make this go viral. I'm doing this for me and a closure for me. Hi, Randy. Hello, spirits. My name is Sandra, and I'm with a group of friends here. And we would like to speak with my uncle. My uncle's name is Luc Marin. He speaks English. Hello, spirits. Is Luke there? Thank you, Myers. Yes, we do deserve closure. Hello, spirits. Is Luc Marin there to speak with us? I'm going to open. His last name came out. Whoa. Oh my God. You just got goosebumps everywhere. What did I get? Oh my gosh. Luc, is that you?
I mean, it's just.
After so many years, can you tell me what really happened?
Tell you all of it.
Yes, please tell me all of it.
People to these things outside.
Wow. Can you tell me the whole story now?
Just a little.
Just a little? Okay. I'll take whatever you have.
To me,
Because the family needs closure. We're still crying for you. I hope you knew that.
I
Oh my Lord. We can talk. Did this happen to you because you happened to know something you weren't supposed to know?
Fields of light.
Did you do something wrong? Or did your wife do something wrong? Is it true they got you because of your wife? That's what we've been told, by the way. Is that true? Luc, are you there? You see all the answers that came in? There was a fight. The fight with who? You and your wife? Visit. Visit. I know you come and visit here and I go visit you, but and you're thirsty? Want a beer? Whatever comes. Intelligent. Yes. We are in 2023 now. You can speak in this box and we will hear you. A lot has changed since 97. And I'm older too now. Do you remember? Do you remember the nickname you gave me? Please say my nickname you gave me. Okay, I'll try to listen. Not, oh my God, Debbie. That was his nickname. Not your nickname, my nickname. Shit, Debbie. That was his name. Whoa. I'm freaking out. Sorry for the bad language, guys. So, Doc, are you there? Hi, Adrienne. Welcome. Do you have a message for us?
You will.
Or can you tell us did you see the person that did this to you?
I like to play games.
Yes, you did like to play games. Did you see the person that did this to you? One of my friends would like to know if you were at peace. Are you at peace? Explore. Did you see who did this to you? Was it your friend? Did you know this was going to happen? Yes, Randy, this is my uncle that was murdered in 1997.
We're family.
We're family, yes. Losing friends? You were losing friends? Was it because of your wife? Just tell me. Was it because of your wife and her doings? I won't go up to her. I swear I won't go up to her and confront her with it. You know me. If I say I won't go, I won't go. But you know I would go. But I'm promising you, I would like to know if it's because of her or it's because of something else business related. Because his wife is still alive. I know where she's at and everything. Is it because of Lynn? Can you tell me, please? Just say yes or no. And I'll move on to other questions. Snake.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with you. Why? What you gonna do about it? Is there someone there that is stopping you from talking? No, Debbie. He called me. Only you is gonna understand, so that's good. It was a French name he gave me as a nickname, and it's sort of racist a bit, but he would call me. He would call me grosse chinoise. Who's Frank? Pretty accurate. Face the door. Look, don't you want to talk to your grosse chinoise? You better laugh, Debbie. Okay, in French, well, if we translate my nickname to English, it's no intent on hurting anyone. She killed us.
I'm taking my time.
You're taking your time.
To grab airplane action. Bring out of the box.
Is someone stopping you from talking to me? I don't usually talk like this, but could you punch him in the face for me? Sorry, but I really want to know, and it's about time we get some more information. See, so okay. So yeah. The man that is stopping you from speaking to me, his last name is the name of a cake company here. He'll hurt me. Hurt you. Well, I could say to that person, Nothing hurts more than losing you. Don't tell. Yeah, Mr. Cake. His last name, Mr. Cake. Cake Company. Yeah, little. Yeah, this touches home a lot, this case. Sorry, guys. I don't usually talk like I talk now, but it's it did. Wow. Oh, and I think it's that person. Well, I would just like to, find out the real story, like what happened. Did my uncle deserve it? Did my uncle deserve it, first of all?
Scared.
Scared?
But I'm
Okay, Uncle Luke, do you have a message for your children? Hi, Kim. Did you know if you were alive today, you'd be a great grandpa? Because your first grandchild had a baby, so you're a great grandpa now. Who? Jesse's son, Jake. Petit, that's Vanessa. You remember Vanessa? Your youngest child was Vanessa. She married a military man. Your daughter Jessie.
Jail.
No, she's not in jail. She's still a drama queen.
where's the line?
You can trust us.
So, do you have anything to tell me? Something special just for me.
Delivered.
When I went and visit you, When I go visit you when you were alive, before I would leave, I would kiss you, and what would you do to me as a joke? Run and hide? No. Every time I would come in and kiss my uncle goodbye, he would take out his false teeth, and oh, that was gross. So I wouldn't kiss him. And one time, his false teeth fell in a pan of oil. He just finished doing an oil change on a bike, and his teeth fell there. I said, "Good for you. Now you're gonna stop."
You know, the pen edit.
Party.
Party, yes. We never had a party in 97. Ever since 97. You loved parties, remember? Yeah, funny moments. We had a lot of funny moments. What did you just say? What color was your motorcycle? Well, your Harley, I should say. Birthday? Yeah. It was our birthday.
Legion.
Legion. You know that one time. You know that one time? That one time you put a hose on your muffler of your Harley and put it outside the window, and you were doing a countdown for New Year's Eve. Shoes. Well, we miss you all very much, you know. A foghorn. I think when that comes up, it's because the spirit's time is up, is what I've started to notice when we would hear. Uncle Dick, are you still there? How about the other person that was stopping him from speaking? Is he there?
This was my home.
This was your home?
You know.
Are you still here?
Communicate.
Communicate. Well, I'm going to gather my energy and I'll try and communicate with you again. Sorry I never did this way. Okay. If you're still there, I'm going to ask you one more time, please. And just say yes or no. Is it because of your wife that you are where you are today? See you later, Slim.
Am I really dead?
Yes, you are. Unfortunately. And that's another thing. And the candle, that's another story too. Ever since this happened, every day for at least 5 years, he would have a candle lit in my living room for him. And what was the other thing? The candle.
Potential keyword.
I'm always busy. No. What was the other thing someone said?
Algae.
So, can you answer my last question? Is it because of your wife you are where you are today?
Am I on video?
Yes, you will be. Can you just say yes or no? Thank you, Slim. Not so sure. Just remember at 7:53. Okay.
Podcast.
Is it because of a trailer? A missing trailer?
To get that.
Florence.
Florence?
We have color plaque.
Richard? Hello? Well, I think everyone left.
Paul.
Paul. Paul is the name of the brother. Hi, Amy.
Brad.
One of my friends here has a question.
Or
Is it about what was in the trailer? Thank you, Amy.
compassion.
Remember this? How far it goes? Well, I'm gonna have to leave soon. Melissa. Don't know any Melissa in this story. I watched him. Dorothy. All these names. I don't know. Yeah, he did got you good. Damage. Oh, okay, Amy. Hung. It said hung. Yeah, there's one that was hung. The one that couldn't live with it. No swearing, Uncle Vic. You can't swear. They threaten.
If they join the hear from you. That's of course you.
Good night, Randy. Yeah, well, maybe, yeah. Those ladies, other ladies. Well, okay, Uncle Luke, I have to go now. Thank you for communicating with me. Building. You must go back to where you were. You're not allowed to attach yourself to me, my equipment, my home, the people watching this. Thank you. Good night. Ancient time. Okay. Okay, I'll take this off. Hold on, guys. I'm coming. Okay, here I am. Woohoo. Okay. Whew. This was unbelievable. we got his nickname of him, but not mine. He wants beer first. Yes, he was a good drinker. He was a party animal. He loved to party. He was always the first one there at the parties. So I'm going to say a prayer. Mind you, I wouldn't mind if he stayed here with us, but just in case. Okay, here we go. Saint Michael, the archangels, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and the snarls of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, our Prince of the heavenly host, by the divine power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who roam throughout the world, seeking the ruins of souls. Amen. Whew. Wow. Well, Barbara, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. It was intense, and I would like to say thank you to everyone for being here with me to do this. This was really a doozy to do, I would say, or something. And I'm glad I did it. And in the future, I will try and speak to him more and try to get to know him a little better. And like I said before, when I talk about this story, sometimes I don't stay polite. So I'm sorry if I said something bad at one point. It's not really me coming out at this point. It's all the rage and everything we've been through. So, hi, Vodka. Welcome. Nice to see you, but we're on our way out. I did very well. Yeah, and if my members would like to join me on the after party, either we continue this conversation with my uncle or we do something else. Uh, thank you, Amy. Yeah, all the answers that we were getting, like, good thing Debbie was here for some French words. She picked up a lot. She picked up his nickname. When I asked him what was my nickname, he said his nickname, and I never said his nickname to nobody. Debbie guessed the family name of the people that did this. Well, it was like an easy little thing. So, but I really want to thank you all for supporting me tonight, being here for me doing this. I did it. I'm glad it's over in a way, but I thought it was my time to do a case for me, and I feel better now. So I love you all very, very much, and I know that Shell is doing a premiere. I think it's gonna start, or it's about to start. So let's head on over there. Oh, you're very welcome, Stanston. Thank you. And I would like to thank everyone that did a super chat donation tonight. It's really gonna help the channel. And I love you all very much. And I'll see you around the broom somewhere